I have a secret. I know how to change your world. You don't believe me? Understandable. Click, refresh, repeat. Imagine having a button in the palm of your hands that once you click, allows you to repeat your day from the very beginning. I might click it, to be honest. Start my day a little earlier so I'm not quite as late. Draw my eyeliner so it's slightly more even on each eye. And savor the bites of my breakfast just a little bit longer. Unfortunately, technology has not advanced quite as much the last I checked. I find myself seeking this button though, and I think whether or not you realize it, you do too. Sometimes we fixate so much on the things we could have done differently or the imperfections that we haven't yet perfected that life starts passing us by moment by moment. So, I'd like to ask all of you gathered here today, are you happy? If you are, that's great. If not, let's revisit my morning once again, shall we? I think that the extra sleep I got has given me the energy to come up here today in front of all of you. And I think my uneven eyeliner builds a little character. And even though I had to compromise the taste of my precious, precious breakfast, I still have lunch and dinner to look forward to. That being said, I guess we don't need this button anymore, do we? Is it truly that simple, though? A mere shift in perspective to alter the trajectory of our lives and answer the quest that's been haunting the minds of philosophers, scholars, and everyday people for centuries, the pursuit of happiness. I think I solved it then, guys. The history books will love this one. I'm just kidding, of course. What is it that truly makes us happy? And how can we navigate this web of emotions that constitutes our pursuit of this elusive state of being? I'd like to propose a thought that might be exciting to grapple with when I say that the funny thing about happiness is that happiness is simply not real. It could be a myth even, because who has ever seen it? Yet we're all in a race against humanity in pursuit of something no one's truly ever caught a glimpse of. So why do we continue to chase something that ceases to exist when instead we should be striving towards creating it? One of the most profound findings in neuroscience is that of neuroplasticity. It shows that our brain structure and functions can change in response to our thoughts and actions. In other words, we have the power to actively shape our own happiness through mental and emotional practices. I've spent the past many years surrounded by mountains and valleys, chasing trails, climbing peaks. So, a little over a year ago, my family and I embarked on a journey in the midst of the Himalayas to Everest Base Camp. Initially, I found myself looking forward to reaching the camp each day, seeking the end, because surely I would feel the ultimate happiness once my feat completes, right? However, along the way, I realized that the more I anticipated the end, the farther away it seemed, and in the process, I risked forsaking the beauty and the treasures that that world had to offer. I realized that happiness was not waiting for me at the end, but it was present through every step of my journey. It was in the camaraderie with fellow trekkers, the smiles of the Sherpas, and of course, the awe-inspiring beauty of the mountains. I learned that true happiness was a choice that I made to be present in the moment. Understanding this phenomenon is a bit like trying to catch a breeze in your hand on a pleasant day, don't you think? You can feel its presence and the way it rustles your hair, yet when you reach out to grab it, it merely slips through your fingers. Happiness, much like this breeze, is a complex emotion, constantly shifting and often evading precise definition. Its subtle and ever-changing nature keeps us captivated as we seek to comprehend it. So, if happiness is truly intangible, why do we allow others to touch it and circumstances to deter it? We're led to believe that happiness is just around the corner. If only we had more, if only we achieved more, if only we were just like someone else. But the pursuit of happiness is not an external journey. It's an internal one, and it has the power to change the world just like it changed mine. You still don't believe me? The world is coming to an end. We're currently at the face of a global mental health crisis with rising rates of depression, anxiety, and stress-related disorders. Our generation is facing unique pressures, from social media-related issues to educational stress. So what solution do I propose to our world coming to an end? A smile, of course. The butterfly effect begins with this one simple action. This ever-changing, life-altering journey of changing your world begins with this one simple action. It's also the self-awareness and looking at yourself in a mirror every morning and asking yourself, what brings me joy? How can I align my life to these values? It goes further with mindfulness, the art of being present. It's a journey laced with self-appreciation and gratitude. And at the same time, it's the small things, like wearing jewelry you made, or calloused hands because you stayed up playing your favorite instrument, sleep-laden eyes because you were up past midnight reading your favorite book, and fur-matted jeans because you stopped to pet every animal you encountered on your way home. It's the hues that come with autumn and the goosebumps that come with spring. Ultimately, it's the smallest of things, bringing unfathomable scope for the imagination. So, now that I've let you in on my secret of how to change your world, I'd like to begin right here, right now. Look at the person you're seated next to and smile. I'm Advika Daryani. Thank you for your time.